Hello my lovelies and welcome to another plan with me. Today we are filming my monthly spread in my mini happy planner. And before we get started, I'm just going to quickly haul the kit that we're using because it's only arrived today in the post. So that's just a little thank you card from Rachel at MacAndGrayDesigns, who this kit is from. If you've watched my Eric video, then you will know that I've just used one of her kits in there as well. This is a little freebie from her. It's just to say thank you, little sample of stickers. And then moving on to the monthly kit itself. So you've got notes, some half boxes, you've got some a full box there, you've got your functionals, some deco, some flags, and obviously your notes bar or your sidebar. And then quickly moving on over here, you've got your header, your date dots, some labelling stickers, so this month, next month, important birthdays, etc. You've got some checklists, some faded full boxes, and then you've got some more full boxes, bill dues, payday flags, and just some general little functional type pretty stickers there. So without further ado, we'll get started. As I said, this is my happy planner. This is my horizontal planner, and obviously this is an undated planner. So let's get started. For you guys that would like to see my monthly layout in my normal happy planner, my happy planner classic, which is the vertical one, I did film it. Honest to God, I did film it. But for some reason my camera cut out. No, it wasn't out of battery, it wasn't out of memory or anything like that. But it cut out halfway through the filming. So I sat here like I do, talking away to you guys, thinking that my camera's filming this plan with me. And it turned out it wasn't. So, right, what I'm going to do is put the first of the month date dot down first. Just lean over here and get my tweezers because I find it easier. That way I know, oops, piece of hair floating around. Let's get rid of that altogether. Where the month starts, and then I have a rough idea of the rest of the dates. So what I like to do is I like to fill all this space in. So because obviously this is the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th and 31st of January. So what I think I'm going to do is actually try and make the space functional by putting the couple of checklist boxes in at the top. I might do one at either end just to break it up, I think, and then I will put in, so where are we? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's Valentine's Day there. So I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put what I would like to call this lovely cute bear, this sexy bear. Now where did I say the, oh, see, look, I should have marked it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, there. Only thing with having an undated planner is you try and remember little pointers, and then I want one here that I can decorate however I want on the 16th, and then I'm going to put a half box in there, and it will all make sense when I get there. So I still need 3 boxes at the top. So what I might do is actually in the middle of these 3 boxes, I'm going to put the cupcakes. Because I really, really like the cupcake. And then what I'm going to do is use these full boxes that aren't faded out, but are quite plain, in between. So it kind of has some sort of, if I get it straight, she says, continuation. So ordinarily, I've already done my monthlies for the month at this point, being this close to the end of the month, because I tend to forward plan my months a little bit. But the reason I haven't, yes, no, I'm liking that. The reason I haven't, let's put some more date dots in, I think, is, like I said, it only arrived this morning, and I honestly, I totally forgot to order monthly kits. Now, sometimes in here I will do printables, which is what I did with January, and I don't think I filmed it. But let's put the dates in that I can put in for definite, that I'm not going to put box in their boxes because I've done something already. Where was I? Oh yeah, so I sometimes do printables in this, so leaving this particular one to last minute isn't a problem, but I do like to order my monthly kits in with plenty of time, basically, so that I'm not trying to do them on top of February, or on top of the month of which they're for. I can do them at least 2 weeks in advance, which is what I'm doing with this one. I haven't done the monthly spread in my Eric Condren yet either. And that's because I haven't had a chance to. So yeah, I'm going to have 2 blank here, which I'm going to have to fill. So what I might do is I'm going to put Yum Yum in one. It's alright, the reason for the quick break gap in filming them was that I literally got another planner and referenced the dates, just because it was easier for me. And I'm going to put, no, do I want to put love down there? Yeah, I'm going to put love down there because it kind of coincides, background colour, with the sweetie. And then it leaves me with 2 to play around with. I don't think it really matters where it goes. So I've got quite a lot on that week anyway, so I think I will put the love heart randomly here, which I think is half term week if I remember correctly off the top of my nuggy noggin. So this side is still looking quite sparse really, isn't it? Don't think that side needs anything else. So what I might do is just, do I really want to put it over there though? Yeah, I'm happy with that, believe it or not. Now I'll just get on and do all my date dots. So, I have to admit, apart from printables, and when I first got this planner, I started using it in September, because of what I use this for. I use this for my children. I basically wanted it to be the calendar of it, or the layout of it, to work on the academic calendar rather than on the normal calendar, which is what I've done. I have considered buying an expansion pack and using my now redundant classic rings as expander rings in order to make this go all the way to the end of 2019, this planner. But I've decided against that because I do want them to be, like I said, for the academic year. And obviously over here in the UK, our academic year runs from September to July, and then obviously August is our summer holidays, and then so obviously the Happy Planner does include August at the end, but I did that on purpose. That's how I wanted it, and because I was umming and ahhing at the time of purchasing it, that's why I went for a relatively neutral, because this is a really neutral planner, with and dateless, because that allowed me to decide whether or not I held on to it till January, which I was at one point considering doing, or whether I started it academically. And obviously when I purchased it, I didn't actually have a use as such in mind for it. I knew I wanted it as some sort of record keeping, rather than, so maybe a memory planner or something like that, rather than being an actual planner. So rather than being something I keep a note of dates and times and stuff like that in, I wasn't looking for that. And its use was born out of the fact I did need to keep track of what was going on for my kids, and that was when I decided, you know what, the easiest way of keeping track of what's going on with the kids is working in conjunction with their year rather than sort of the normal year. Work with the school year, the academic year, which is what I've done, and it really works. It works well for me, and it also means that come August time, September time, I get to get another planner before Christmas. Like I said, I didn't buy a new Happy Planner this year, because I bought an 18-month one, and I was absolutely determined that I was going to see it through to the end of the planner. I wasn't going to waste it or anything like that, and I love my Happy Planner, and it's, you know, I don't want to waste it. So there's that so far. Now I'm just going to put in the notes bar. So I don't know why I turned both pages, but I find it easier just to line it up to that edge and then to that edge and hope it goes straight, which I'm not 100% convinced of. But I can now use my date dots as a guide and just smooth it down. And that's that pretty much done. I am going to put some little bits of deco in the days and stuff. Right, I was going to put a box in there, and do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking green, because there isn't a lot of green about. So, like so. And the reason I've popped that in there, and I'm going to pop one in there as well, I think, on this date, because I'm pretty certain that that is half term, is because that I'm away that weekend. So literally all I'm going to put on here is Mum's road trip and Mum away in there. So just grab a pen. This pen was, funny enough, this pen I got with this planner. And I'm trying to think where I bought this planner off. I'm pretty certain I got this planner from... Gretel Creates on Etsy, and I think this was a freebie pen, and I think I also got a little snowflake charm, because I think it was part of the Christmas in July sale that I brought this, or should I say hubby bought it for me, because I kept on and on that I wanted it. And then on here I'm just going to put spring, fling, planner, thing. So I'm in two minds as to what time I'm leaving on the Friday to get all the way down there. I'm quite fortunate. I'm only 2.5 hours away by travelling, and being an ex-coach driver, ex-long distance driver, the travelling really doesn't bother me. And like I said, I was in two minds as to whether or not I was going. So do you know what, as it's the spring thing planner thing, I'm going to put this little glass of bubbly in between the 2 days, because I think that just sums up. It's a good time, going to be a good time. I am not going to lie, I am nervous as what's it, because it's the first time I've ever done anything like this. But I am really, really looking forward to it. I mean, some people I've spoken to for I have no idea how long online. So I'm just getting my happy planner down quickly. Try not to shove it in your faces. That's why I double check the half term dates. It is the 18th. The week of the 18th. But I can't put anything there because okay, it's alright, we will just put a note at half term begins, and then with the purple one I want here, I'm going to put back to school. Yeah, so like I've said, there's people going that I have spoken to for absolutely ages. I'm not entirely sure how long I've been speaking to them online. And they're brilliant people, and you know, I get on really, really well with them and all the rest of it. But I've never met them. So yeah, I've never met them. So it's going to be fabulous to finally put an actual face, not a picture, but an actual face to a name. I think that's going to be brilliant. So I'm just putting random deco in random places. I tend to use deco more in my monthlies than in my weeklies. I don't really use the deco at all. Now I used to insist on it quite sort of adamantly, but not anymore. Kind of decided no, that wasn't for me to be that insistent. So I'm just generally not anymore. Because I tend to find that because I have multiple planners now, or multiple planning styles, I tend to find that the deco I can use in my TN for decorating things. So that's generally what I do with it. Now, I don't log paydays or anything in here because that has literally nothing to do with the kids. I don't log any chores or anything like that. So literally I've got 2 half boxes that I may or may not require in the week. Obviously I don't log bill dues or anything like that. And I haven't put any headers or anything in anywhere because I don't need to, really, in this planner, because that's not what it is for. Obviously I've marked the days that are important to the kids, and obviously the fact that I'm going to be away overnight and away for most of the Saturday, that is quite important for the kids. So there we go, guys. I hope you like this little plan with me. I will hopefully be doing my February plan with me and my MacAndGrayDesigns soon. We'll see how we go for time, and then obviously hopefully March in my Happy Planner Classic will be a lot more successful than the February one turned out. But if you guys want to see the February layout and obviously see what kit I've used, etc., by all means check me out on Instagram. It will be going up on there shortly. It hasn't gone up there yet, but it's due to go up there over the course of the next week. Obviously it's not going to be a plan with me film, but you will see what I've done with the layout. So please check me out. I will pop a link to my Instagram in the drop down box, but it's losmuck11 if you guys just want to go off and type that in. Okay, my lovelies, hope you like this video. If you're new to my channel, hi, please hit like, please hit the subscribe button. If you're new to my channel, I post at least 3 videos a week on Plan With Me's. Sometimes you get a whole video, sometimes like today you'll get a monthly. Okay, my lovelies, take care, bye!